Alien life is the most common occurrence in sci-fi films. The concept of alien life has fascinated us for decades. So what if science fiction became science nonfiction and aliens are discovered? At first glance, it would seem like that would be very exciting. But unfortunately, such a discovery would be alarming. Why? The main reasoning can be found in a concept known as great filters. There are billions of planets in our galaxy, and a lot of those are in the habitable zones of stars. So even if life is stupidly rare, there would be enough suitable planets for at least a few to have at least some form of life. And considering that some of these planets have been around for billions of years longer than ours, there has been a long time span for life to start. Also, life always tries to evolve to use every resource on every part of the planet, and since planets have a limited amount of resources, life needs to expand outside of their planet. The steps to expand outside of your planet are straightforward. Inhabit your solar system, then nearby stars, and eventually the galaxy. But looking into space, we can see zero spacefaring civilizations. This leads scientists to believe that there is something preventing life from reaching high intelligence. Scientists call it a great filter, a problem in life's development that is so hard to surpass it stops development of life entirely and can even drive life to extinction. So what does this do with discovering aliens being a bad thing? Well, we need to look at the two possibilities for where a great filter can be to answer that. The first possibility is that the filter is behind us. In this case, one point of the development of life on Earth is almost impossible to pull off. Then, that brings the question, which point of our development was it? Is life itself rare? Getting organic molecules that try to create more of themselves is something oddly specific and requires a certain structure. Or is it getting large animal cells? The mitochondria found in modern cells was a result of a particular bizarre accident that occurred about 1.5 billion years ago. Two types of primitive cells somehow learned how to operate together. This accident probably happened only one time, once in the history of the planet. But it was an essential upgrade that allowed for multicellular life. The second possibility is that the filter is ahead of us. Having a filter ahead of us is a very bad situation. It means that every form of life that has gotten to this point has failed. But how? Technology seems to be the most likely candidate for a future filter. Accidental creation and detonation of the first antimatter bomb, total use of all the planet's energy resources, and, of course, AI that kills its creators. So how does this help prove that finding aliens is a bad thing? Well, the more life we see and the more intelligent it is, the more likely the filter is ahead of us. So the best thing is to hope that we don't find life outside Earth and hope that science fiction stays, well, fiction.